if it's because I feel like I respond well to someone being flirty toward me. And I almost feel like these people are a little bit more like they're like taking a step back. Like I have to like initiate everything, which I get. But I kind of like, I mean, I will use these commands a bit. Yeah. Oh, I updated the list too of the sound commands. So all of them should be included. There are a lot more Mass Effect Andromeda Reyes sound commands than I ever knew were in there. Like basically all of the Mass Effect category are Reyes ones that I added, and then I totally forgot were in there. Okay.
I was about to say something cheesy.
Say it.
Consider me had.
Ugh. Just stop talking.
What? They're so good! Give me a man like that! Give me a man like that. Oh, we have a Taash date coming up, actually. Speaking of, I labeled that for myself this time. Hello, Escow. I went by elimination. Oh, if you cut off, we know why. Yeah, if the stream cuts off, I'm hiding in the bathtub from a tornado, by the way. How far are you into Veilguard? We're in Act 2. We have been playing since January, but of the ladies, actually liked Taash the most. Has a lot of small character quests, so it gives you a while. Okay, good. It's not like Garrus going from, yeah. You know what? Maybe this is better for me because maybe I'll make like an actually solid decision from like slower interactions instead of just being like, oh, Atten said some obnoxious thing to me, now I like him immediately and am just gonna be obsessed with him. Like, I think there's something wrong with me. I think there's something wrong with me. But you know what? He has some really good scenes and he has a good backstory. And that moment where he's like, you know, if anyone ever tries to get in your head, just don't worry because you're just here with me playing Pazak. I was like, I wish whoever wrote Reyes could have written all the, oh, I love him so much. I know. He's so good. And he's like a minor romance in comparison. Like they all have their merits. Okay. But he's like so, he's like kind of a bad guy, but not fully. And he's also like really cheesy. And I just like kind of obnoxious kind of men, I think. Like he's like, you know, you want to be like, ugh, like roll your eyes, like. But these guys are just like Lucanus is like, I don't know. They're all kind of.
More where that came from.
They're all just like good. They're like, and then there's Davern, who's like basically a dad. And Emmerich, I don't know. He hasn't been here long enough. He hasn't been here long enough. But we'll see. We'll see. I just don't know. I'll be back later. Okay, thank you for lurking. Mel wants a brat. Yes! No, you're right. You're right. Like Astarion. Like name any of these guys. They're just like disaster, kind of bratty, kind of like, there's like a little bit too much, you know? Okay, I think we already.
You are a shady bastard.
But a handsome one, right?
Like, who says that? And also, like, Mass Effect Andromeda is just hilarious. yeah, like snarky and, you know, just like these things that you're like you're kind of like, stop talking, but like also you love them for it. I feel like that's more my type. Occasionally I like a variation of some other personality, like someone who's kind of grumpy.
The world would be easy. Just wish it were easier.
So occasionally other things can work, but I don't know. I just need these guys to like do something. They need to like do something just a little bit where you're just like, oh, that's...
I've got a lot on my mind. Maybe later.
Okay. I think we already talked to everyone, but we're just gonna run by just to make sure there aren't any lingering comments. So this stream will basically be an after party for Koto 2. Yeah, I'm still talking about...
How do all of Emmerich's pens end up in here?
What? How? I might actually have to romance Emmerich. I feel like I just need these guys to be like a little bit more strange. Like they have to be just...
Hey there, Rook.
Like that, hey there, Rook. Okay. That's not enough. That's not even... Oh, it just fell up. I just read your comment template. That's not even freaky. It's just like... Just... Let me see the flawed nature of your personality a little bit. You know? Like... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Act 2 brings here. These people better step up their game. In... Oh, this is so pretty.
Doesn't always work. Is it me?
Where is she? Oh.
Fade? I need to practice.
She's pretty cute. This whole room is so cute. This little bird bath. Oh my gosh, this is perfect for the griffin. Asan. I'm struggling to remember names right now. But yeah, but Reyes, amazing. Ryder, I just loved. I think Rook is pretty fun too. But I just need her to like meet her match, you know? So I think next we're gonna go, oh yeah, the Taash date. I already left a note for myself. Be more obnoxious, collectively takes one step back. One of my biggest criticisms of the game is how the characters are written like modern, mostly functioning people, and that just doesn't make for interesting characters. Yeah, maybe it's... And usually we have like these disaster people in a Dragon Age game. Maybe they wanted to break from that.
I can't believe this room wasn't taken.
He's looking at a wall. Oh, maybe he means up here. I don't know. We still have time for these people to like crash out. Like, I feel like they're pretty, and this is probably a good thing. They seem like emotionally pretty normal for the most part. Like there's been some disputes between Lucanus and Davrant lately that have been a little bit interesting, a little bit spicy. But for the most part, they seem well handling things pretty well. Yeah, there's also the Atten clip. Maybe I need to rename one of those. None of these people is gonna try and snack on me in the middle of the night. Like, what's going on? Everybody's like, thank God. And I'm like, it just takes a little sparkle out of it. Like, where's my sparkle? Okay. I mean, there's a reason I liked Atten. He has this like dark backstory. He has this like overly flirtatious mask, and then like his emotional unavailability and his like humor to like sweep everything under. Like that gives you something to work with. And the reason I liked Karth was because like see, he's like kind of more like the grumpy, like I can like annoy him, that kind of vibe. That works too. But he also would like act out like, yeah, tell me more about, yeah, yell at me like, oh, you don't want to talk about that. Oh, my bad. Like it gives me something to work with here. Okay. Anyway, enough about my issues. Let's get into, oh, we're going back to Ravane. Taash is taking some time on the beach to blow off steam, figuratively and literally. This quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better. Why does that sound like a dating show? Oh my god, we need a... No, I don't think we do. I think we just have Dustle. I don't think we have... I don't want to talk about it. Like, there's a clip. But I don't think we have that soundbite. Dang it.
Pure Pazak.
There's more that we need, for sure. There's more. Are we talking about how thirsty main characters are? Kind of. I don't know. It might be part of the conversation. Maybe it's just me. Humanity got boring lately. Maybe because the world got so chaotic. People wanted calmer companions, but would rather have a disciple in her team to keep things. I mean, the disciple is a whole other story. Why that guy was in love with me, I don't even know. Like he's got some things he has to work out. I'm going to compare every character to Atten. Lately, it's Atten and Reyes. The results when I looked it up. Oh no, what is it? Which one is it? I can't see it. Is it where I'm like, he has more trauma? There's some Karth clips for sure. Okay, let's go do this. Why won't it let me travel from here? Let's go to Ravane. Oh, we also need to go back and pick up quests in Treviso and Docktown. I think that was it. Those two have more. And there's this thing, but I think that's where we have to go for the main quest development, which I'm still excited to do because we have to go meet Morrigan somewhere. And like, I'm always happy to do that, but I think we have to do all this character stuff first and collect some of these side quests. Okay. So who should we bring? I think obviously we have Taash for the date. And I'm going to try bringing Emmerich again because I don't know. I'm starting to I don't know. I'm trying to like see if this can work, you know? We got to give these people their time. I think Hawk takes the cake. Oh, a disaster protagonist. I love sarcastic Hawk. It's so bad. It's so obnoxious and it's so chaotic. Where is this? Are we just gonna be like up on the beach up here? Or are we going like, oh. Oh, I can just fast travel there? Cool. Augur and Sarah. Yeah! See? There's so many disaster people in Dragon Age. I just feel like this cast is a little bit tame right now. Maybe it's still too early. I mean, we have like Lucanus with the demon and That might be the spiciest thing happening right now. But no, that's fine. We'll just go. I can't mess up a friendship date that much, can I? Is Atten Mel's favorite romance? You know what? He definitely has gotten up there. And it wasn't even really a romance. So, like, that tells you something. Like, there wasn't even really romance content, but it still has, like, wormed its way in. Okay. Let's see what this entails. Who knows? Maybe I'll like Taash. We just got Taash. But Taash seems a little bit, like, not very...
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
That was for the little one? Okay, look how cute and short she is in comparison. Oh, this is the hard option. This is a fun side of you. I never date like a taller character. My character is always with some like small man kind of character usually. I don't know about a friendship date. Maybe you can mess up a friendship shower. With Karth, there's mutual trauma. Yes. And I love how you can tell he tried to like work on things between the games, but he's still traumatized. He's like more traumatized because he also now has this abandonment wound. Yeah. Anti-tally. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Atten really shouldn't be that impressive to me, but Atten's like he's more like inherently my type than Karth is. And it bothers me that he's like emotionally unavailable. Hello, Greenie. How are you today? I'm going to say this is a fun side of you. Let's see what the flirt is like.
I wasn't expecting...
What?
I don't know. You with the birds, it's...
Rook is so bad at...
Oh, good.
Can I help?
Can I help? Okay, we're feeding birds.
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic, or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Anton called you a Dari?
Yeah. Old
Adoring.
Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks the Dari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues.
That's cute.
More where that came from.
Don't want to scare the birds.
There actually was not more where
My
that.
mother
That's
left
the
the
most
queue not far
haunting
from
thing
here.
about Atten.
She got herself transferred to
There was no
Kontar
more.
from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did
This
she
is
escape with a
beautiful.
child?
The lighting.
Lycune isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little
I was
guys
kind of
hungry?
wondering why we came here, like when it wasn't sunny, but
Do you
it's.
miss living under the queue?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
So was it because she was like a fire breather?
There's enough
These are
for
just
all of you.
seagulls. People would get so pissed
Shaitan
about
was worried
feeding.
about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
Yeah.
What would they do?
Pure
She said they'd
Pazak.
have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun.
Oh, that's sad.
Hey,
What happened?
over here's where I practice.
I accidentally
on the
scared the
beach?
birds.
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere.
Oh, she's pissed at me. Guys, she disapproved because I accidentally stepped too close to the birds. I was trying to feed them. things. I'm a disaster. Maybe that's why I'm fated. In this game, it's just me that's a problem. Maybe. That's why I want Solus, because like he's a problem.
What the crap is that?
Yeah, I did mess up. You're so right. I was like, I can't mess up.
Not on my beach. Vosh Vatari. Come on. These banners need to
Start him on fire. Okay, let me not mess up again. Guys, how do I always... I'm like, oh, nothing will go wrong. And then it goes wrong. Like, why do I even bother talking?
Hit it, Tom.
I got it.
It's okay. If she doesn't like me for who I am, it's not meant to be.
Breathe fire like that.
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Oh, ouch.
So you can just burn
Didn't hurt much.
yourself?
My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
And I guess that's the trade-off of being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Really? I feel like it would damage your sense of smell.
An on-Tom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Yeah, why don't we just break in? Okay, let's not mess this up. I should like you for the bird. I swear I like birds. I just mess things up. I didn't know I could scare them.
Burned right through it.
Yeah.
I didn't know my own
Melt
power.
Some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a kid.
Can't- Just melting spoons. Oh, yep. Works on silver. Works on copper.
More where
Tongue-
that came from.
Yeah, tongue burns are really bad. Or like you just even you made shale out of me somewhere. That cracks me up. You're right. You're right. I hope Shale's doing okay.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
Okay, everybody, I better be on my best behavior. Because nature is afraid of me. Oh, there's something over here.
Garage.
Dang it.
It's Taash. I brought food.
Avatash, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this
Feather
with you?
clouds.
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you
Why
don't
do they
dress for
sound so
rain.
surprised?
Drip rain, not mist rain.
Oh, do you see the rain on the skin? Look at that. Drip rain. Not tornado rain? Okay. You can leave and you can leave with no consequence are different things. Wait, what was that about? Okay, a friend, drip rain.
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
There is a
Drip
difference.
rain soaks through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin.
I feel like you can figure that
Sorry,
one out.
I don't know all
Rook.
the words in your language.
No, I get it.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the king.
I like that vest.
I was
Actually,
not
this
taught
outfit.
war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm,
Does that mean
and
the
black clouds for the Antam cannons.
the fade?
After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Do you need help? Watch yourself? What? Watch yourself? I'm sorry, are you okay? Let's say, do you need any help?
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antam were in the area.
Yes, I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit.
Wait, is that a reference
you.
to...
Avatash.
Panahe done. I'll see you soon.
Wasn't there a thing where, like, Sten liked
so the Dragon
cookies?
Hunter has a softer side.
The Kyun says you take care of people.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon.
Yeah?
Rook's voice is so a little dragon. I thought there was a Sten cookie thing, but I don't know if I'm making that up in my head. That's rough. I understand that. Point out the challenges of living in different worlds. Point out the strengths of living in different worlds. I mean, I'm sure that Taash has already thought about both of these. Let's go with... I understand that. I feel like Rook with the Grey Wardens and the relationship. The return, yes! The return! Since January. We finished a whole game since then. Well, not the whole game. Because we left it off 2 years ago. Assuming he gets back. Hey, what are you talking about? Well, sorry. No, it's good that you're here. Hello. But yeah, we're back. We're back. We're so back. Back to failing friendship dates, as we do. I can't believe I was like, I can't mess this up. I don't need to save before this. And then I scared a bird away and got disapproval. It's okay. I understand that. We'll go with that one.
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how
You've
Karash
chosen
is
to
doing.
encourage Taash by focusing on the benefits of a multicultural background. I don't usually get those things for my companions, but maybe
So
that's
how
like an
did you
Act
get
2
it?
thing. I mean, we got that with
my old life
Solus.
behind when I joined the Grey Wardens.
Yeah,
And I
there we
did
go.
that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah.
It
I
sounds
had
like
to
she
take Kunari
disagrees.
language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. I wasn't so...
Translated from the Kunlot. Look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon
bad
smoke.
when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antom have broken from the Kyun
Oh, it's
and
so
started
pretty
attacking.
here.
People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
That doesn't make it any less hard, though. Even if you, like, disagree with people's perspective. Oh my god, there's a cat! Okay, I'm not gonna scare the cat, too. Don't worry, chat. Sten brought the culinary secret back. So wait, for real? Please. Okay, she wasn't looking. She doesn't know! She doesn't know! She doesn't know. I think that's what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna be the disaster this game. Why do I have to resist the impulse to scare away the birds? Like something is wrong with me. Anyway. I think we're past that point in the friendship date.
Mother, what are you doing
What?
You used to call me Tama.
This is our date.
here? I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
Oh my god.
Didn't.
I'd rather you didn't. Uh-oh. I can explain at length. Should I say that? Can't pet the cat? Well, maybe you could have, but I was like afraid of accidentally scaring the cat away after. But then I scared more birds away. I can explain. Look at you see
Because
Rook's
she's
face. She's
sleeping
like,
in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy ones. In
What?
truth, Avitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
oh.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
Dang.
I came to ask Karash about the
Okay,
tablet
Mom.
your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antom.
Apparently she has a
gentle.
crush on me.
Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language.
Oh.
Panahedan, Evatash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
This is like one of those moments where people get exposed to like more intimate family dynamics and you're like, oh, how is this gonna go? Oh, I get 2 heart options in one date. I guess because we didn't get Taash until Act 2, right? So maybe the heart options are gonna like amp up now. You're fun to be around. That's like the same thing I said last time. Whatever.
So, the mouthy ones, huh?
Well, thanks for coming.
It's like, I'm not commenting on that.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Oh my god.
Right? Yep.
Yup. She's like, no. I'm actually never bringing you anywhere. Okay, cool. They don't always get along, but they have each other's best interests at heart. Bond increased. Okay. Well, well, well. Let's see. I'm resisting doing these main quests. Let's look at... Wait. Oh. Learn... We can't finish this yet once they're fully accessible. I don't think we can finish this Grey Warden Fortress thing yet. Because we ran through that whole area and it says once they're fully accessible. So I have a feeling I'll get some kind of update for that. Oh, what about this Hall of Valor thing? Travel to the hall via the crossroads or the map. A training area in Ravine run by the Lords of Fortune and friendly spirits of valor offers fighters a chance to test their prowess to win bragging rights. Is this just going to be an arena? I'm afraid of that. I know Taash brought that up, so we have to go there at some point. Is there like a timeline I'm going to have to do that? That makes me nervous. I forever have been traumatized by arena plots ever since the Fable. Is it the Fable arena? Yeah, the Fable arena. That was probably the first one where I was like, nope. And then it was in Oblivion. And then it was in... Yeah, Fable 1. No, thank you. I'm just like, every time I see a new arena plot, my mind is like back there, like it never left. And there is the Dragon Age Origins arena too, but the Fable one is like so extensive. I don't know. I've been wary of a...
Your health is low.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like so important. Oh, there's so much pressure. And then I went and did the whole Oblivion plotline. You like have to work your way up the whole arena and it's like this big thing. Like, oh, it's just the pressure. Okay, we'll probably wait on that for 1 second. Starts in the arena. I'm glad I didn't pick that one. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I want to look at the map because I think we need to go pick up some side quests now. God, I'm so bad at the menu. Okay. So we could do the Hall of Valor. That one, I don't think we can finish yet. Here it says new quest. Let's go back to Treviso since we're pretty close by. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff in Fable 1 that made me like scared of similar plots in games. Like there's a lot of high pressure quests in Fable 1 that I played as a young gamer. Oh yeah, I should save. And some of them just make me so anxious. Maybe if I was playing like I don't care what happens playthrough or an evil playthrough, it wouldn't matter, but did you sacrifice your sister? No, I don't remember the choice. I don't remember. Honestly, that apparently wasn't one thing. I mean, the sister stuff does traumatize me, but I don't remember that. Sacrifice. I need more context. But the like architect plot where you're like timed having to run through so many enemies that are so strong, the arena, like breaking out of prison, you can get a cool sword. Oh no. Did you sacrifice? Then there's like the Lady Grey plotline, and that freaked me out a little bit. The whole like trapping her sister in the cellar type thing or whatever. Oh, there's so much stuff in there. As funny as those games are, they're also like really, especially that one, like really dark. From the Diary of Chance how do you think you say that? Candide. Unmistakable, a Venatori lurking in an Antivan Crow meeting spot.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Oh my god, you're so right. You pronounced that Candaddy. Coincidence? No. They left as soon as they saw me. Tventer snakes should know about this place. Troubling, very troubling. I'll see if anything develops before I disturb dear overworked Taya and Viago, but I will also take a post closer to the diamond. Okay, that sounds...
A journal about seeing Venatorian Crow meeting spots.
Intrigue beckons, surely.
Let's dig around some more.
What did he say? Something beckons? Spies among us. Thank God we're getting into spy quests.
There's a...
Dearest Viago, perfumed note. Oh, great. You may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boorish Antom that may be useful. Send someone when you can or come by with Taya. I have some new pieces to show. Regards, Mistress Trella, proprietress of the Trella Gallery of Fine Art.
Interesting letter there, Rook.
Are you just giving me jobs? Look at these two. Amazing. I feel like they need some more lights around this place. Intrigue beckons. Oh, is that what he said? I heard something beckons, but I didn't hear the first part. Okay, okay. Let's see. Is that all the quests we needed here? Well, there's no more exclamation points. So let's see if we can knock some of these out. It was the book.
Pure Pazak.
Pure Pazak. Me when I pretend I know what I'm doing. I hated playing Pazak, by the way. Just like I hated playing Gwent. And everybody can hate me for that. Should we do the Fine Art Gallery? Or should we do Spies Among Us? Let's do Spies Among Us first, I think. An online Pazak game? Yeah, I would not. I would not play that. To be fair, though, I think I liked it better than Gwent because it was a little bit simpler. Okay, where?
He's lost, Beacon. Maybe it's deeper.
Whee! Why am I just stealing random people's gold off the...
Nice day for it.
Oh no. There's a bunch of Venatori.
Obey and destroy! Over there.
Oh, look at that guy. He's fancy. I have my ultimate ability I could use.
That Venatori dropped a note.
Yes, he did. To my Venatori brethren. Good thing they lay out all their plans like this. In Treviso, one of our own people was spotted colluding with a crow. The witnesses were not close enough to see the traitor's identity. We can assume they're selling secrets to the assassins. Let us find... So there's a traitor on both sides? But maybe they're like lovers. Let us find our wayward member and teach them that the Venatori are not so lightly abandoned.
A Venatori traitor.
That's weird.
Something's up with the crows and Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
This could get real bad. Okay, I guess we're gonna go back. I don't know what book you guys are talking about. Rey equals Jedi Exile. But it's like classic literature. Maybe, and it's, did you say it's French? Kind of to read in high school. Now I feel like I need to read that. Oh, hello. Are you the person? It's French. Ah, interesting. I'm sure I could read it translated.
Are you Chance Candide?
Candide.
Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light.
Okay. Literally the
Venatori
mustache, like.
were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Okay. I'm hoping they left some more notes. This is one of the haircuts of all time. Oh my god. Something about it was just... let's see. You know, I'm really bad at navigating this place. So... I can try to go to a near beacon. French Enlightenment novel. There's a bunch of translations. One of the premier examples of modern satire. Ah. I love satire. People don't get satire anymore. At least I don't think I've read it. I don't think
More
I've
where
read
that came from.
I think that art merchant with information on the Anton lives near here.
Art? Oh. Oh, we could do that quest too. Well, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Sunken Treviso. This is one of their drop sites?
Hello? Are you alright?
Oh.
Tom did this to scare somebody who sells paintings?
There's gotta be more to that. Okay, we're coming back to that because we're gonna be getting into a different quest. I was hoping that was just one of the drop sites, but Unless that is just related to the same quest. We might have to go back to it. I'm not sure. But I feel like that's the other quest that we got by how it's sounding with the gallery and... Why can I hear her locked in my own gallery?
I wonder if they carry Navaran goods.
Looking to attune your body to a higher level of health?
Oh wait, yeah, we didn't get him a present. Wait, remember when Lucanus got all these presents for people?
Antam, take me from Seheran. Now say not need healer. Banabasto. What way?
Tigo Montoya. Please don't delay the stream. Why, are you gonna fall asleep?
You have questions?
Let me see if any of these say gifts for people.
Listen,
Somebody told me that it would say gift for
what does
blank,
it say it needs?
but I actually haven't found any gifts yet.
Dia can help.
I would like a plant from that shop, actually.
I've got goods from all over.
Anything here speak to your aura?
What? Does this mean they're gifts? What is this symbol? Memento. Or are these just for my office? Or like my room decorations? They upgrade your caretaker. Oh. Dang it. Maybe I need to upgrade my caretaker. You never know. You never know. I haven't found anything that says it's, these are decor. Okay. I was just thinking that there would be some gifts. Yeah, it will clearly say if it's a gift for blank. Okay. I just don't, I guess I haven't looked at every shop, but we'll just buy these because I don't see these very often and maybe they're important. I don't know. And then
Thank you.
maybe there's some more shops.
You were proficient against the dragon, despite circumstances.
It's still out there.
It is, and if the occupation was broken, I'd be on its trail. Never abandon a contract. Not your own, not another crow's.
Okay. I feel like the crows could turn on me at any minute. Honestly, anyone could. Blacksmithing tools. I mean, this says that it's like an upgrade for people, but it's not a gift. Finally a new game. You weren't here when we were playing The Witcher. Oh my gosh, that took forever. Not to mention Mass Effect. Mass Effect and The Witcher. Those we were playing. Those were the days of waiting for a new game. Sure, I'll upgrade that. Just because I like them.
I thought the Antam was shut down our shop.
Still no gifts though. Maybe I just can't get them right now. Oh, there's another shop. Okay, okay. You guys know I'm not usually into buying stuff, but I will look for a companion gift.
Remind me of my husband.
Hello, Munchkin.
You know?
It only took about 3 years. And that's counting my sabbatical. So really, no time at all. I'm not in a particular rush to finish Veilguard. I want to take my time with the game. The joining tapestry? Yes! Oh wait, these are all Grey Warden related. Well, not all. Sacrifice. After slaying an archdemon? Okay, yep, I'm getting that. Drinking blighted blood as they're initiated into the order. My dream. Okay. Still nothing that says gift.
You know what you like.
Well, that's okay. We will just periodically check in, I guess. I was hoping we could find a gift for some of our newer companions because Lucanus didn't get to buy them. Oh, there's a cat. Wait, I didn't hear it. I thought we had the taint command. Oh, here's another shop.
It's fish. You either want it or you don't.
It's fish. Okay. Well, maybe it was just really quiet and I just didn't hear it because it's quiet. There it is. No, wait, it was just delayed because I just heard it now.
In a duel to the death, everything matters, including fashion.
Please just tell me where the gifts are. Oh, we could just get different appearances for people. No, it's fine. It's fine. A bit of a slow starter. Hard selling point. Wait, which part? Pet the cat. I don't know, a 10 game. At least the Jedi games aren't that long. Yeah, that I don't think it'll take. Honestly, like, if you condensed the time we played KOTOR, it actually wasn't that long, despite the amount of hours that I put in. But like, for a while, I was just like, after I finished Mass Effect Andromeda, I was just streaming KOTOR. So KOTOR 1 took us, I think, like a few months, but I'm not 100% on that. And KOTOR 2 really, honestly, still didn't take too long, if you take out the break. Okay, so no gifts. I'm gonna do a save called no gifts. We're still on the lookout for gifts. Yeah, I had like 75 hours, it's true. But, you know, if you're streaming like, let's say, an average of 3 hours of gameplay per stream, it still is only like a few months or something. Oh, it's a fish. You either want it or you don't. Feel we need a little break from Star Wars. Oh, because you want me to play the superhero game. No, but it's true. There are a lot of games I haven't played. So, like, we discussed Fallout. People haven't given me a lot of ideas other than Fallout. Other directions to go. I mean, I could also just be like, oh, here's a game that I want to play. But I like to particularly use stream to play games that mean a lot to me personally and that I would have trouble playing or wouldn't enjoy playing as much alone. Okay, so let's hope our next thing is over here. Looks like we're going the right way. Oh, there's a bunch of cats. There's 3. And there's some rats. Oh, those are so cute. I love rodents. Okay. Greedfall! Yeah, I haven't played Greedfall either. And I know people have like mixed feelings about it, but I would kind of like to play that at some point too. Don't have any specific timeline in my mind, but I've always been curious about it for sure since it came out. It's just I never had time. These other things have been like big classic things that I've never played, you know, like Mass Effect, The Witcher. Like these are big series that I just never got into, but they've pressed their pen down heavily. P, I need to see you again urgently. I dare not say what it's about in open words. The rest is an unknown cipher? Oh my god.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
Okay, maybe they weren't
Kind
lovers.
of a cherry underscent. I hate fruit scents in wine. Well, besides grapes.
I can't tell. Are they just conspirators or are they lovers? Or both? Butcher's screw +1. Okay. Lucanus is gonna get a Geralt blade over here. Okay, we're nearby the other two. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk, Fallout's definitely come up. Not something I expected to hear. Wait, which part? Oh, I love rodents. Yeah, they're just cute. Do you guys think like I'm kind of a psychopath if I don't like want to have pets? Because I feel like everybody has pets now. And to me, oh my god, there's just Antom over there. Well, we'll get to that later. I feel like I like animals. And I enjoy other people's pets. Sometimes if I like the pet. If I'm like familiar with the pet. But I feel like it's like having a child to me. It's like such a huge commitment and fear for me. Like I like seeing other people's animals. I love visiting other people's animals, but I am very afraid of having any living thing under my care. Like I don't want children, and to me having a pet is like basically having a child. I'm very afraid.
A significant amount of effort goes into preventing just this sort of trouble in the necropolis. I couldn't imagine the mess if this took hold.
What was he talking about? What mess? I'm like, what mess? Everything's great. Are you a merchant? No.
It's hard to find work since the Antam killed the merchant I worked for, right?
Has some romances, but I don't think any of them for you. Ah. Conspirators with benefits. New Vegas is a better game, but I think you deserve an on-stream romance that actually pays off. That would be amazing. I still want to play New Vegas too at some point. Gotham. With rodents. I love cats. I can't have another living thing rely on me. I'm afraid of that. Would love to have a pet, but I can barely afford it. Yeah, there's also that. I actually just heard some people talking like in the break room at work, and they were talking about their dogs, and they were like, yeah, like they were talking about all of the expenses and like how they didn't expect when they got a dog that it would be blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, that's what I think about every time. Every time I'm like, oh, should I get a pet? I'm like, ugh. The responsibility and the cost. Maybe in a perfect world I wouldn't be afraid of it. People's pets having to get surgery. I know! Yeah, no. Pets. I've heard of... I mean, even just in my life. Like my mom's dogs and stuff. Oop. Do I want to change out my party? No, we're good. We have some new people. Like having a lot of medical things. And... you know, medical things for myself, like... are costly enough. It is. It's a big consideration.
He's got the city. What more does he want? Don't ask me.
Practical dog cat. I'm happy to watch cat videos. You feed them and clean the litter box. See, there's two camps of people. I think I just have an aversion to like... I don't know. I have some kind of aversion to... commitment or care or something, like caretaking, because some people will just be like, yeah, it's just like really simple, they don't have too many needs, and you just, they're cute and they love you and you just do this, and it's that simple. And for me, I'm like thinking of every possible horrible thing that can go wrong, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm just too fragile. I don't know. How do I get to where this one is? Oh. I think we need to go up a level, chat. It might happen someday. Maybe in like 5 years. Has Mel streamed a game that doesn't... Temple! Yes! I'm sure I have. Let me think. Oh, wait. Another merchant.
My grandfather was a tailor for the crows. The Antam killed him, but I am here, and so are the crows. Treviso will be free.
Sometimes people just tell you these very traumatic personal stories. I'm like imagining that I'm seeing gift on these, but none of them are.
This one has a secret pocket for poisons or small blades. Go do what you need to for my nonno and everyone else.
Have to lie low.
The crows have been setting people free from the Antom's cages.
There's so much going on in this city. It's a little bit overwhelming. Couldn't properly care for a pet, but I have wanted one since I was a kid. Yeah, I've always liked having... I mean, we had them growing up, and my family members have pets. All these things. I mean, like, I was the kind of kid that was like, I want a cat, like, let's get a family cat. And then we did. S. So it's P and S. Get it? Find me where we had our first rendezvous. Discretion as always. The rest is an unknown cipher. Why wouldn't they just write the whole thing
between a crow and a Venator?
In an unknown cipher? They want to just like intrigue us just enough to be like, these people are up to something, but we don't know if they're lovers or more. They take care of themselves for real. I'm the guy who wants to make sure I can do whatever it takes. Yeah, I think that's my problem. Even though it's definitely me holding myself back from it, but I think there's a sense of also I just want to like be able to make whatever decision I want at whatever time in my life, and bringing a pet into it does add a little bit of restriction. But so do things like, you know, having a job, having a house, like, so I think it just depends on your perspective, but yeah,
Pure Pazak.
It's pure Pazak. I don't think you did. I think I played some Elder Scrolls. I've been known to, that's how I started streaming, with some Elder Scrolls. There's not really romance in that. Well, depends on what you count as romance, but secrecy is paramount, as you should know. Who says that? As you should know. Meet me here.
That's our third note by these Crow and Venatori spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.
This is a huge chest. Man, we're getting a lot of Lucanus equipment. Maybe because we're in the Crow City. Oh, the sense of smell. Yeah, I never thought about that actually. It's funny because like with everything being burned by the fire and your tongue getting burned, I would have thought that your sense of smell would get damaged. People that have multiple kids and pets is wild to me. I don't know how people do it. I don't know. For me, like, I require so much to basic function. See, I can't even talk correctly. I require a lot of maintenance to like keep myself going through life and to like maintain the bare minimum like social needs and wants. I don't know. Some people are just built different. Not me.
Chance?
We found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies.
No, I'm
but
just
parts of
looking
them
at
uncoded.
chances here.
Ah, thank you. This may yet help.
Oh, I didn't
trace
notice
their
there was like a bun
movements.
in the back.
Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
Okay, that's it? Oh, we'll just have to come back later, probably. Now we can go do that art museum. I hope that's a fun little quest. I really need to level everybody up and go through people's equipment, but we're gonna wait just a little bit longer. God, I really want to do these warden quests. It's fine. We'll get to them at some point. I gotta stay on top of the side quests. Where's the merchant here? Is it this guy? Hello?
Always eager for your business.
That's good. Because I hate managing my inventory, so we have a good deal here. Let's save before we do the art quest. Can Taash smell Mel's cooking? Guys, I don't have dinner made today. I really failed. I was gonna make a big like pot of chili this week. And then every night when it came time to make dinner, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a lot of chopping, a lot of like peeling, a lot of... It's not even as difficult as it seems, because then I ended up making other things where I was chopping up, but I put it off. So now I don't have like leftovers. I'm just gonna have to make something. I don't know what, but something. Something random. Spite is also a good sense of smell. I had 2 kids and 3 pets back in the day. It was a lot easier because 1, I wasn't chronically ill, and cost of living was better. I'm lucky they're grown and living on their own. Yeah. And it's good to acknowledge that stuff too. Like so much of it varies. I mean, I said like people are built different, and maybe like some of that's like emotional and kind of you know, desires for those things. But there are a lot of things like that, you know, health, economic circumstances, security and safety of like housing and location and so many things, job situations. The art gallery. But I think I know myself pretty well at this point, and I've never wanted kids ever since I was like a young person / child. The idea always kind of freaked me out. I was like,
a lot of good food smells.
And pretty much ever since I was like, oh, it's like a choice. Like I don't have to have kids. I was like, yeah, I don't want it. Pets I could see at some point when I feel ready for it. Yes, okay, we have to break her out.
On the Antom lives near here.
I didn't want kids either. Oh. My ex had a partial hysterectomy and her tube side. Dang. No, when I hear stories like that, that freaks me out too.
Are you alright?
Oh, she wants us to break this down, right? Okay, good. Maybe I should use my special move. Okay.
Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
Okay. Why do I feel like this is a trap? Oh, look at the fine art. I wonder if we'll see a portrait of anyone we know. Okay, hello. It's very dark in here.
My saviors!
Look at that outfit.
Viago said you had information on the Antom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
Great. Happy to sell her wares. Okay, cool. Because you freed her. I mean, I feel like that was the bare minimum I could do, but okay. I'm glad we're having a good...
Those Antam villains haven't shown up again, to my relief.
I think I just accidentally destroyed some of her furniture. I hope that wasn't... Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, let me go through the wall here and just steal some the Mage Killer +1 armor for Lucanus. I haven't really heard any banter between Emmerich and Taash yet. I think maybe because we haven't discovered a lot of... Well, this is a new area. The gift shop. I know, I went to a zoo and I got a gift shop item. Go to a national park or a state park, gift shop.
If not for your kind intervention.
I really like how this lady looks. Legendary golden lion. Oh, these are presents you could get for low gain. Fine Orlesian vessel. Okay. No more. No gifts yet. I'm just gonna buy these mementos. I don't know.
I hope Dir Viago can make
Got some, yeah, we got some really nice zoo pictures. That was the Indianapolis Zoo, and there were a lot of, it was a really cold day. So not the best day, but there were a lot of like ocean animals there. Okay, so where's the market master? Maybe that person has the gifts. Regina also thought it was a joke when she saw the pregnancy test. Oh, honestly, like it would be one of my biggest fears to be like unplanned have a child. Like that has been one of my biggest fears my whole life. Okay, he's over here in the corner. So that's not suspicious at all.
Pure Pazak.
I just cut off Logain's head. You torture him? No, I technically cut off his head too. I kind of wish that you could keep him, but Alistair just... I make too many choices that conflict. I refuse to harden Alistair. And then, because he's not hardened, he refuses to listen. So then he insists that you kill Logain. And honestly, I think it's kind of more interesting if Logain has to join the Wardens and then goes to the Orlesian Wardens, and it's very, like,
we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art.
Poetic. There can't be any good reason the Antam want the art, I'll say that. Oh, hey, I just picked up a memento.
Hello.
Hello.
This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about
Why are we so awkward?
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Okay, so now we're gonna sneak around the stalls.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
I feel pressured. Okay, so I can't play this like the, come on, Rook. Can't you just, like, walk instead of running? I can't be like with the birds.
Busy as anything, with no help to be found anywhere.
The Arntom have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
That voice sounded like a little bit like Shadowheart. At first. That second voice. Okay. He doesn't listen no matter what. That's why I always have Nora execute him. I wouldn't want him starting a civil war. Are you talking about Alistair getting executed? Their banter is so funny. I want them to... You got the smut literature at least. Wait, when did... Who got the smut literature? I can't believe you. No. Okay, Alistair is alive and well in every version of every reality. Totally.
How's business?
Can't complain.
That's it. That's not eavesdrop. But you're right, he doesn't listen very well. He is pretty bratty. Once again, bratty. I love that in a man. Where are they in this game?
Try the aluvia carilla. My old husband used to say they made him sleepy, but they tasted all right to me.
This is so creepy.
I just think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Arntom who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Simply waltzing off with that man's goods was brazen, even for the Arntom.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district.
It's brazen. I mean, he's right, but like... Wizards always crack me up.
What is a governor supposed to be doing in times of occupation? You're not fighting the Arntom.
Everybody's talking about the Arntom, so like, I felt like I needed to keep eavesdropping. He's drunk in a Kirkwall tavern. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm not in safe company here with Alistair, people. It's CM, of course. That's hilarious. Oh, the smut literature gift? Is that what you were talking about, Shesh? I just reread that and I was like, oh. I did a cursed run where I annulled the tower, let the werewolves run rampant, and killed Alistair. To marry a Nora. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Then you're gonna have to deal with Logain, you know. Can you handle that as your
where the Arntom took that merchant
father-in-law? Armor protects enemies. Too bad I don't know how to do these special moves. It's showing something. I don't understand the click. I probably should play this with a controller, to be honest. But it's okay. Oh, this really is the sunken district.
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Arntom are doing with it.
So many cities are built on like sinking or wetlands. Oh, I found it in the art gallery. Oh, you're right. It wasn't a smut story that I... Whew. I thought we bought a story for someone, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. It definitely wasn't a smut story. The codex entry. Then that warden ran off after Morrigan after awakening. That's valid. Investigate. Heavy attacks are more effective. Aha. So I can just wear them down. Nothing here? I hear frogs chirping. Uh-oh. Actually hear thunder rolling in. Oh no, it is 5. Okay, guys, we're getting to the hour of possible tornadoes. just so everybody knows. I just started hearing something and then I was like, oh, okay, yep, it is actually that hour.
Don't see anything. No paints, none of that fancy polish.
See, the sniffing. Okay. I feel like it would be pretty obvious if there was a bunch of art stashed somewhere, right? Unless it was like disintegrated or something. Or it's in these barrels, I guess. Maybe that's why.
I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk.
You know what? I think it's because he was lying. Considering he was like, I wouldn't know anything about, and then he like said something else. You know, like it was weird. When we were listening to him, he was like, oh, I don't know about that. And then he like started telling his story and I was like, okay. So he just is in league with them and wanted us to go to a trap, possibly. Taash and Emmerich. I want them to have more banter because I've just started bringing them together and I haven't heard a lot from them. But I think it's because we're not really discovering a lot of new areas right now. I don't know. I need them to talk more. Cassandra does read. Yeah, I know that. There is at least one smut enjoyer. I thought there was somebody... But then I was like, I don't know if I made that up, and I don't know if I... Maybe it was something else I was thinking of. I know Balara was reading stuff, but it wasn't... It was like... It wasn't smut. It was like... Some other stories of like... Nev's... travels or something.
I prefer the company of your brother. His stare is less piercing, and his disgust less palpable.
Well, then we agree on one thing. I prefer the company of my brother as well.
And why do you continue to annoy me?
One must have her hobbies.
Who are these people? Harding seems like a smut. Yeah, I agree with that. If I had to pick someone just on like vibes, I would probably pick Harding. After that,
Try the alubia carilla.
I don't know which of the men I would pick.
But they tasted all right to me.
No, I didn't see that. I haven't been a Switch player myself, but oh, torn note. And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing around. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antom. Magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. See, it was a fake story about him running off with the art. The next exchange will be in the Antom camp in the center of the city. But why would you leave this note?
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
Yeah.
And so he purposefully sent us off on a
To be
wild
honest, it was
chase.
kind of obvious,
The
but
note said
okay.
the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components. The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antom camp, in the center of the city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori.
Let's do it. Let's do it. There's a lot of characters throughout Dragon Age that have been smut readers, yes. I think either like directly or implied in various ways. Logan! Oh, I think all of the sound commands are just delayed right now. I was gonna say, where is he? I don't know. I was hoping that he wasn't put away, but he is here. We've been talking about him a lot, haven't we? There he is, grumpy. I do wish I got to have Grey Warden Logain though, because like, I think in Inquisition with my
make demands, friends, but so do the crows.
canon playthrough, it wasn't, thanks for the pillow redemption, by the way. It wasn't as hard to make the choice between like Stroud and Hawk because it wasn't like I had Warden Alistair or, you know, someone we really knew a lot.
The Venatori for magical components.
Like, I guess we knew Stroud, but
We've a fight ahead.
you don't say. Makes me worried about how PlayStation... Oh yeah, they'll definitely be expensive. Yeah, I would expect that. I would expect everything to get more expensive, guys. This is the world we're in. Let me get that guy. Yes. Oh, I thought they were breathing fire too. But nope, it's just like a flamethrower, of course. I'm just, yes! Look at my companions. They're getting everybody low. And then I'm just finishing these guys off. Good job.
Alright, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here.
I kind of like the idea that they're just art enjoyers, but I don't think that's what's going on. Everyone in the Veilguard's just a little bit of freak. See, I wish they would show that more. I wish they would show that more. I feel like they're all kind of like a little bit reserved. Maybe I'm just too early right now. Charred warning note. Don't be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Qun. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced I'm just thinking of red lyrium. Wonderful new effects in the Gotch lock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire, but it is not ready. I've gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixture.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
What? We gotta stop them. Gatlock's dangerous already.
We have to tell Taya.
That's so bad. There's like a lot of major war weapons going on in this plot line. I mean, what was the other thing we had before? The that one guy that made all the poison stuff. They're not really overly vulgar for most of it's a bit sanitized. How do we feel about that? I imagine people have mixed feelings about it. I can see people liking that things are less, I guess you used the word vulgar, so we'll just go with that. I don't know. I guess it remains to all be seen for me, but yeah, I'm kind of getting that feeling. What was the other way? Somebody told me I can destroy crates by doing something else, and I forget what it is. Without swinging my sword around. Okay. Let's head back to Taya and Biago. The blue shadow virus, is that what it was? There was the other Antom. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. I fought him in like a courtyard and he was all messed up from something. Like he had... Writers of fantasy game are also split enthusiasts. Who would have seen that coming? Picking between Hawk and Alistair Logan is easily the gut punchiest moment. Yeah, like versus picking Stroud, and it's like, okay, even if I like the Grey Wardens a lot, and I feel bad for Stroud, it's like, okay, that's my Hawk. You know, it's oh,
Yep. It must have been wonderful growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great.
No, that's so sad. Your mother's quite the scholar. Yep. Yeah, it was great.
Where are you from?
When the writing isn't plenty punches, but I get the attempt at a wide appeal. I don't think it really ruins it. No, it doesn't ruin it.
Still.
Oh, they're arguing. Yes.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Anton make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready
Yeah,
yet.
this is awful.
They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Okay. Yeah, let's make some, cool. We're helping them make progress against that. Nice. Good work. Dodging. That's how. Running into stuff with dodge. The very different baggage when it comes to how they were parented. Yeah, I think I can tell. Although I don't know a lot about Emmerich's backstory right now. I was hoping I would get more content for these newer companions. But it seems like it's going to unfold a little bit slower still.